Hi everyone and welcome back to ArcticRc. Today for TopRcHobby.com that has released 3 new small micro warbirds in the 402mm series, and we are going to start today with the P39, which you have in front of me here. You have all seen the unboxing of the previous models of this, so I'm going to skip straight to the airplane, so save you time. And of course, when we are done with the talking part, we will get out and fly them. Hopefully we will do some indoor flights with these as well, but we have to see if we can rent the gym or not. Or else we have to go out and chase the light. So it comes in this beautiful colored package where you can see 3 pictures, and you have the Focke-Wulf and you have the P47 and the P39. When you're unpacking the plane, you will find the battery in the battery compartment in the plane. You can take it out and charge it. It has a USB charger. You can decide if you want to use the wheels or not. It will be a problem for us because we have a lot of snow. Or not a lot of, but a little snow, so we won't be able to do the wheels before the summer. But anyway, they are a cool thing that you can just snap off the wheels. We're going to insert the battery, so you will see how we'll do the startup process on this airplane. Sometimes the EC connector has fallen down, so you can use a little tweezer just to get it out. Like this. So here you have the connector for the battery. Power on your radio. Make sure that the throttle is at its lowest point. Put the battery inside and close the hatch. And now you are good to go, you think. But when you see now, you have to put the throttle in the high position and down again, and you will hear that beep. That means it's activated, and now we have power. So let's quickly go through the radio. You have 3 settings. You have beginner, mid and expert. On the expert settings, you don't have anything, no gyro, no nothing, and only your 4-channel rudder. You have vertical and horizontal stabilizer, you have the ailerons, and yeah, that is that. And you have the throttle. So when you put it in mid, you should be able to roll the plane, but it is with gyro. And you also have this aerobatics button, which means that it will do a loop or a roll for you. I believe it's, if you press it once, it will do a roll. Next time it will do a loop or something like that. We did test them, but it's just a funny feature. We didn't use it. And of course, in the mid or in the beginner rates, you are totally locked. You can't do rolls or loops or any aerobatic maneuvers because you will have bank angle limits. That means the plane will only bank to a certain place. So you will be like this. I recommend that everyone that are new flying would go for the beginner mode right away. It will make the experience a little bit better. If you have flown a little bit before, try it first in the beginner, then mid, then expert. These are so small, and when you are, for example, going to land them, this plane will be a bit heavy, and when you're losing the wing lift, this plane will fall down. They can handle a fall, no problem at all. You also have the quick connector propellers. That means these propellers, they will fall off if you hit the ground with them, and you can just snap them in place and keep on flying. If you break the adapter or the propeller, there is a spare one in the box, together with a plier for mounting screws and so on. There are no screws here, only on the P39. There's a little screw that's going over the nose wheel. Here you can see. So you can screw that one. It's a little screw in one little small plastic bag, so remember to check for that one if you buy the P39. The P39 is the only one with a nose wheel. So let's go out and test the P39. So we got a little bit more space now. We have this area, and now we are finally able to fly the P39. But it goes fast. It is really a fast plane. So it's so hard to see. Try to fly it a little bit slower. And go for a landing. Beautiful. One more time. So what I notice now is that together with the side rudder, it flew better, but there is one problem, and that is with too much throttle. It is supposed to go up, but not that much. So I'm going to trim down the elevator to see now. You can have it to sort of fly in a bit more level flights instead of just having it up in the roof all the time. Okay, that was beautiful. So we moved to a bit bigger area, and the P39 flew great, but this one needs a lot of speed to stay in the air. It stalls out very easily, and yeah, well, it's green, and the green is reflecting the roof, and we have a lot of excuses, but anyway, but we know that the P47 is flying great, and we do manage to control them in smaller areas. The Focke-Wulf was a bit hard because that one also is a bit heavy, so it needs more speed to keep up. And the P39 here is actually a cool plane, but more likely to be used outdoor. So for this time, thank you for watching and have a great day. So hi everyone, now we are back in the hobby room. We have been out testing these 3 micro warbirds. These are the 402mm series from TopRcHobby.com, and we had to go to a gym to test them out, or a sports hall, due to the fact that we don't have too much light outside. It was snowing and it was a bit windy, so we managed to get to this sports hall and test them out. My favorite is the P47. We did test the P39 and the 190 Focke-Wulf, and all 3 planes are super great. They are super fun to fly, but there is something that you guys need to know, and for you guys, I've seen videos of these before because they come in different brands, of course, but in the videos you can see that they fly very fast, and you need to obtain the speed so that they don't drop the wing or that they stall out for you. We tried them slow, and we did fly them fast. Fast is funny, but when you really want some scale flight with them, it's a bit harder, but with some try and error you will finally get there. My opinion is that I really don't think that these are made to fly indoors, even though they are small, but they need such speed to get around, so a gym will be quickly too small. But if you are an experienced pilot, it wouldn't be any problem. But if you are a beginner, I would suggest that you take the plane outside on an open field or something like that, a park. It is park flyer, and fly it there. They are quite sturdy. They can handle a lot of crashes. We did fly them in the net, which is behind where we were flying. We were having fun, of course, and sometimes you lose control when you slow it down, and when you hit the ground, the propellers, they just fall off like this. And that is a great thing when you are flying without the wheels, because when you are landing, the prop will perhaps be standing down and you will nick it off, but you just put it back on and you fly again. We had some problems with the P39, I'm gonna be honest. The problem wasn't actually that it flew bad, but we really needed to have a bit more speed on that one than we would have on this and the Focke-Wulf. We didn't get to fly the Focke-Wulf as long as we wanted because I broke the wing mount on it. That was my fault because I did something stupid. But when I get back home again, it was a super easy fix to put it back on. The 190 Focke-Wulf flew great. We did some shorter testing on this one because we had a time limit, and of course the P47 became my favorite, and the P39 was a bit of a hassle, as I was saying, because it has thinner wingtips, so we really needed to add some speed on this one to keep it in the air. Not much aerobatic inside of the gym, other than actually try to fly them and see how slow we can fly them and how fast we can fly them. me and Vidar, we did the test indoor. We had a lot of fun and we had a lot of crashes. No damages to the planes. The planes are just as they were when we took them out of the package, and they are ready for the next flight. If you want to check out more about this plane, I will put a link in the info section below where you can find TopRcHobby's homepage with these, and you can also search on Google which store has them. So until next time, have a great day, have a great before Christmas time, and I'll see you all later.